Okay, fight fans and fight fiends, welcome back to Fight Week Rundown for the 14th of November 2014. I, of course, am Manny MTL or Manny Montreal. Make sure to check me out on Facebook and Twitter. So, as usual, I'll give you guys what other news and information I was capable of getting my hands on this week. And for this week, I got a special boxing episode, so I'll get started right away. Friday, the 14th, at Club de Boxe L'Emporium in Terrebonne, Quebec. If you get a chance, go check them out. $30 at the door. It starts at 8 p.m. Go check out their website. Good little gym. Support, people. So, that being said, good news in the boxing world. The Drunken Master is awake. Emmanuel Augustus was assaulted last month and shot in the head and was in a coma. He's awake and off his breathing machine, and I'm just happy about that, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. So, that being said, that leads me to my next subject of conversation. Last Friday night, I was lucky enough to get a pair of tickets to the Grant Brothers Boxing Gala. Thank you again for that, by the way, Grant Brothers. They put on a beautiful show at the Chateau Vaudreuil. Beautiful venue, upscale, just proof that that gym is a cut above every other. Beautiful showcase of what talent that gym has. It's unbelievable. These young men were fighting like they've been fighting for 20 years. Just class all the way around. Shows how much work gets put into that gym. So now, that being said, Golden Garcia, the young phenoms, Stephen Butler, Eric Bazinian, and Francis Lafreniere. Now, Francis Lafreniere defended a middleweight Canadian title, which was phenomenal. And Stephen Butler won by KO. And he's already got another fight in 2 weeks in Sorel. So just proof that these guys not only have tremendous talent, but work hard. Now, speaking of working hard, Eric Bazinian. Holy horse smoke. You would not believe how hard this kid hits. I was stunned. It was like watching something out of Snatch. This kid walked into the ring. I was like, oh, look, he looks like the kid that would bag my groceries. Super nice guy. Wonder how he's going to do. Holy smokes, can this kid punch. Not only does he got power, but he's smart in there. I saw him avoid traps. He was going to the body. Now, I know Otis was known as the Magic Man, but Howard's got some magic too, because that kid's just got some phenomenal talent. Not only that, but he showed some tremendous ring generalship. For his age, anyways, I was blown away. That kid's got a very bright future. Now, speaking of light heavyweights, Montreal is a hotbed of light heavyweights. Now, I'll explain to you guys why. Right now, we just got off of the Kovalev-Hopkins fight. Now, I want to point out that I was wrong. I really thought that you couldn't count the old man out. But Kovalev didn't fall for any one of Bernard's tricks or traps. And he just stayed composed. He didn't rush for a knockout, even though he knocked him out in the first round. You know, he really showed that he wasn't a young, stupid fighter. He was really, really smart. And, I mean, it was the proper game plan for Bernard. So, hats off to him for that. Now, this being done with, the landscape of the light heavyweight division is just all over the place. And I'll explain to you guys. First off, there is a guy that nobody talks about who is in everybody's top 5. His name is Jürgen Bremer. If you get a chance, check him out. He's 44-2 with 32 KOs. Just phenomenal to watch. He's very interesting fighter. I personally am a fan, and hopefully we get to see him on our side of things soon enough. You can't count out that there's still Beibut Shumanov, the Kazakhstan guy. He is still in play because, I mean, he's still in everybody's top 4 or 5 as well, yeah, even though he's coming off a loss. Then, as weird as it's going to sound to say, but Chad Dawson's also in that mix. And then somebody else, Mr. Frangos, pointed out to me that Andre Ward doesn't have to drop too much, or could even maybe do a catch weight kind of thing for a super fight. And Andre Ward needs a fight, so that's not out of the question. Now, as far as Montreal's concerned, in everybody's top 10, we've got at least 5 guys on there, and that's including the WBC champion Adonis Stevenson. So who else other than Adonis is on this list? Well, let me point it out to you. 2 newcomers. First off, you got Storm Iladir Alvarez, and then you got Beterbiev, who's new on the scene, but regardless, still a name and a contender. And like I said, on most guys' top 10 lists. Then you can't count out that Bute, who's going to be making a comeback real soon, who hopefully has made some changes to the way he used to fight, because I wasn't a fan of him before. Maybe Freddie Roach will implement some stuff in there. I don't know, it's all hearsay for the moment. Now, on top of Bute, everybody, the stepchild of the light heavyweight division, Jean-Pascal. Jean-Pascal, now I previously had called him a doofus for previous moves that he made, but it turns out that he is a sneaky bugger, because it seems like he had me fooled. He has lined himself up perfectly to maybe actually fight Kovalev. And I already know, if you watch the fight, when Kovalev finishes his interview, he's handing the mic over to Bernard. He's more or less telling Max Kellerman, yeah, I'm not going to be fighting Adonis anytime soon. So, you know, maybe implying that somehow Bernard was going to line up a fight with Adonis, which I don't think should happen. Now, that being said, we are a hotbed for the light heavyweight division, whether it's Showtime, HBO, or even now other outlets. A lot of people are going to want to concentrate their time in Montreal, which is just fantastic for the boxing universe in general around here. And so that's it for me this week. That was my thoughts, and if you guys have any comments or anything you'd like me to share or talk about, don't be shy. Go ahead, hit me up. Like, subscribe, share, follow, do all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next week.